What's going on, YouTube? You're back with Shays, and we're gonna continue our Let's Play of Pokemon Academy Life. Whoops, I didn't mean to say Legend of Heroes. I've been playing a lot of that recently. But anyway, last time we left off, we just met Caleb, and now we're gonna talk to him and potentially get him as a roommate. Must have been a long ride to get here, huh? What should I ask next? I wasn't sure if you were busy with something. You look like you're keeping yourself preoccupied here. You have sharp eyes, I'll give you that. There's a lot I want to get out of the way before classes start next week, so I was taking notes and organizing my priorities. For example, class registration, room space, the dorming thing, you know the works. I wouldn't be hanging out here in the cafe if I was against people approaching me. This guy knows what's up. What should I ask next? Any chance you're looking for a roommate here? Yeah, actually. That's one of the many things on my to-do list. Were you thinking about rooming with me, a complete stranger? As far as the first impressions go, he seems like a responsible guy. And if I think about it, it might do me some good to room with someone like him. Let's room with Caleb. Yep, I'm in. Expression increased. I don't think I can say no to your enthusiasm. Okay, I'm in as well. Let me know when you want to go to reserve a room. I'm ready to go right now. Ready when you are. Cool, let's go then. Caleb is now your roommate. Roommate achieved. Something about Caleb tells me he'll be a good influence. The way he carries himself and the clear priorities he has makes me feel like I'll be able to get a lot done as long as he's around. Anyway, the first thing on the agenda is to reserve a room here. Have you thought about where you'd prefer the room to be? There are 3 floors in this particular building. Caleb's voice trails off as he looks behind me. I turn to face what Caleb's looking at. The slender girl with an average build and shoulder-length voluminous hair and was approaching us. I can't tell if that Serena is new or not, because I know they updated her model. She's certainly locked in on Caleb. She didn't even glance in my direction. That's certainly something graceful about her, but I can't really describe it. Wait, if I went with Brandon, his girlfriend is roommates with the waifu. I made a mistake. I don't care, it's fine. At least from literal first impression, she seems like a girl with a respectful background. Some people just give off that type of aura when you see them. Caleb? As she drew closer, I realized that she wasn't particularly tall or had an imposing appearance, yet she had the expression that defines confidence and resolution. She definitely doesn't look like one of those shy, indecisive girls. Despite only seeing her for the first time, I'm afraid to take my eyes off her, like she's gonna end up leaving me in the dust. That's still such an odd, text to me. Oh, she is shorter. Wow, okay, cool. Oh, hello, Serena. I had no idea you were enrolled here. Same for me, I didn't think I'd find you here. So, since we've managed to find each other, are you busy? Caleb gestured toward me without a word. Serena looks at me for a second since she came into view. She flashes me a bright smile. Oh no, quick, I've got something to say. Why is this one still here? I thought, DM hated this, this line, because I remember him saying that he legitimately hated it. I mean, if it's a problem, I think if I remember correctly, I went with the joke answer, and by that I mean, this one being like, ha, I'm joking around, and then this one is just like, deer in headlights. How are you? I'm Caleb's homeroom teacher for the semester. A pleasure to meet you. Goodness, I didn't know we were assigned homerooms already, but you're so young. What do you teach? What? No, he's not a teacher, and we haven't even been assigned to our homerooms yet. Don't take him so seriously. Oh, it was a joke? How disappointing. Well, that's one way to embarrass yourself. Oh my, look at the time. I have to get going. I'm going to run errands with a few girls I met earlier today. But it's really great to see you here. Let's catch up later. Sure, I'll see you around. And she's gone. It seemed like Serena and Caleb are quite familiar with each other, yet she was out of there in less than a minute. Yet from the brief encounter, I have a feeling this won't be the last I see of her. Friend of yours? You can say that. We're neighbors in our hometown, and we meet up occasionally. She didn't say anything about me enrolling, She didn't say anything to me about enrolling here, though. I wonder why. Since we're gonna be roommates, we should exchange contact information, in case we need to call each other if there's an emergency. Oh yeah, good thinking. Alright, let's get this room reserved. Caleb and I managed to get in line to reserve our room. We got a room on the first floor since Caleb said it's easier to get in and out of the building that way. True. I have some personal business to take care of at the registration office. Something about my recommendation letters, if I remember correctly. I'm suspecting other students are probably there for other reasons, so I'd like to get there before it closes. Okay, cool. Need me to come with you? No, it's alright. Hey, why don't you oops, what the hell? Hey, why don't you take a look around the building? You don't need to worry about me. I already took a tour during the Academy's open house a while back. That's a good idea, so I'll catch you later? Yeah, give me a call if you need anything. See ya. Caleb left. Had to go to explore. And I typed to meet the waifu, if I remember correctly. Yup. This animation may be simple, but I always enjoyed it. Yep, I'm lost. I've been wandering these hallways for at least 30 minutes and I can't find a single faculty member. I've asked whatever students I bump into, but their directions made no sense. What does left at the Tranquil Wings exit and diagonally past the Skywalk even mean? Should I call Caleb? No, he's probably too busy with his errand, and I doubt he'd be much help over the phone. I'll just have to keep trudging along till I find a teacher or a student that can give me some coherent directions. But man, there aren't many people walking around this hallway. In fact, I don't think I see a single living thing in the sight. I close my eyes and weakly put my fist against the wall. Typical. My first few hours here and I can't find my way around even my own residence hall. Hey buddy, what do you think you're doing? Ah! I spin around and jump back 2 feet. A girl's voice came from 2 inches behind my ear. Sure enough, there's a strange girl standing in front of me with a puzzled look in her face. It's the waifu, my favorite. I love her. Leaf is great. Leaf is my favorite. Is she an upperclassman? But it's impossible. They should all be moving into their dorms about now. Who are you? What are you doing here? The girl gives me a disapproving look, like I'm the one in the wrong here. Doesn't she know that she just nearly made me piss my pants? I could ask you the same thing. Do you have any idea where you are? I take a closer look at my surroundings. Nothing really out of the ordinary, just a hallway of dorm rooms, right? On closer inspection, there's something written on the signs here. 3rd year women's dormitory. In big red letters. That's weird. I didn't know female-only dorms existed at the school. Aren't all the halls supposed to be co-ed? Wait, I think I recall seeing something on the room signups about gender-exclusive dorms, but that option's only available for the juniors and seniors. Yeah, that was definitely it. Okay. Wait, no. Not okay. I hope this girl's more understanding than she looks. I'll just have to play it off cool to save what little pride I have. But how can I play it cool knowing that I just stumbled into one of the most forbidden places a male freshman can be? I went to a school that was all co-ed dorming, so I didn't care. At some point, you just don't care. The gender binary is bullshit. At some points, you just don't. Come on, phone, work with me here. Phone? Oh my god, phone. I don't think it's as bad if I was caught peeping in the girls' locker room, but it's gonna be really hard convincing everyone that I got lost like this on the first day. I look helplessly at the girl, and she giving me this look like she's watching a Growlithe chase its own tail. God, I don't think I've ever been more embarrassed in my life. So you are lost. I started following you a few hallways back because I thought you were some kind of pervert, but you're just another student. I don't think the brochure is that hard to follow. I mean, the designs of the dorm's wings are laid out in a grid, so it should really be easy to navigate. Here, let me see yours. I'll ignore that first comment, but brochure. Now that she mentions it, I vaguely remember those other students carrying around small leaflets from before. A mischievous grin spreads across the girl's face, like she knows exactly what's going through my mind. Don't tell me, you didn't pick one up. You seriously went all this time without a map, and then you made it all the way here from the main hall? I have to say, your sense of direction is amazing. Oh wait, no it's not, it's just hopeless. I have to say, I'm already not a huge fan of this girl's personality. I am, she's fun. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna keep laughing or can you help me get out of here? Oh, since you asked so nicely, I'll take you up on that offer. You little... Yeah, she was totally ditching us to go shop. That sounded like another girl. In fact, it sounded like there are multiple girls. Judging by how loud their voices are, I'd say that they're in the hallway right next to us. I'll take a look around for an escape path, but this hallway conveniently ends in a dead end. I'm trapped. There's nowhere to go. The only thing I can do is stand my ground and beg for forgiveness. This is it. This is where my precious academy life ends, and it hasn't even been a day. Goodbye, cruel world. Why are you so dramatic? What? The girl takes me by the hand and drags me deeper down the hallway. Whoa, she's way stronger than she looks. Also, at first, because I watched too much anime, I thought these were like ears of some kind, but that could be a bow. Hold on, is she trying to save me? She was acting so snobby just now, but maybe somewhere in that insufferable personality, she's not just such a bad girl after all. Insufferable. Red, you have such a poor taste in women. Look, you don't have to try and help me. I'll just explain to them what happened. Keep your voice down. If I'm seen with you, these seniors are going to grill me too. Huh? Why? Aren't you a senior? No, I'm a freshman. I don't want rumors spreading that I'm with someone like you before I even had my first class. Well, that was short-lived. She stops me in front of a tall door while she goes in. Stay here! As she closes the door behind her, I casually glance toward the sign that clearly and unmistakably represents the girls' bathroom. Okay, hide in here. I'll come get you when the coast is clear. Hello. The sign says it's the girls' bathroom. Yeah, I have eyes too. It's the only room that's not locked in this hallway, so get in before they see us. Oh, hell no. The girls' bathroom is a female's most private sanctuary. I can't possibly defile it with my male presence. But this is a pretty serious crisis we have in our hands, if you're in high school. What should I do? Just take it. There's no way around it, and I suppose I should do what she says since it was because of me that we got into this mess in the first place. Okay, I'll do it, but I'm covering my eyes while I'm in there. The girl gives me a reassuring smile. Hey, she's actually kind of pretty when she smiles like that. I guess that's a typical high schooler thing to think. Girls are always pretty. What's wrong with you? How noble, but looking inside isn't going to make your eyes implode or anything. No, not a peep from you while I'm gone. She opens the door and gestures me inside. Ladies first. Ha. Ha. Did she shut the lights off too? That's creepy, man. Just be good and sit there. I'll be right back. And that's cool. She didn't even give me the opportunity to counter. Immediately after the door shuts, I can hear her running off toward the approaching voices. I guess she's going to convince them to not look in here. But who is that girl anyway? She's not upper class, and by the way she handled that whole debacle was impressive, not gonna lie. It's almost like she's experienced this kind of pressure before. You know, I haven't had much time to think about it until now, but what kind of situation is this? This is the kind of thing you see happen in comics or TV shows, or visual novels. I wonder how my younger self would react if I told him that he's going to end up hiding from girls, alone, in the girls' bathroom. Probably think it's a dream come true. Okay, come on out. That was fast. What'd you say to them? I just told them that I saw a shiny Eevee in the tall grass on the opposite side of the building. That should keep them busy for a while. That's a good one. I bet they made a beeline for it. A shiny Eevee? Hell, I don't think I'd be able to resist an opportunity like that either. This girl knows what makes Pokemon enthusiasts tick. A shiny Eevee? What does that look like? I'm curious. I've never seen a pack girls turn heel and run so fast before. Makes you wonder what their priorities are in life right now. Oh right, before I forget. Here, I took one of the brochures that they drop. I recall, you really need it. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Hold on. Shiny Eevee. I'm not even sure what color it is. Go away, Crunchyroll. Oh, it's silver? That's cool. Don't mention it. But the detour just now really put me behind schedule, and I had to get to the main hall before I'm late. But you know, despite everything that happened, it was kind of... That face is still kind of creepy to me. A lot of fun. Probably the most fun I've had in a while. Let's do this again sometime. Yeah, that sounds good. I smiled back at her and she ambled away. Even after she was out of my sight, I continued to stand there, smiling like an idiot. Oh, I forgot to ask her name. It's Leaf, and she is the best. She is best girl. According to the entire PAL fan base, she is best girl. I can finally see some crowd of students. Phew. I can lean back against the wall and stretch. After that crazy chain of events, it felt like that day should be over already. It's not even the late afternoon, and I feel like crawling into bed and sleeping forever. I think I should get moving or else I might doze off just standing here. Oh. Hey, aren't you the guy that was with Caleb earlier? Whoa. Where'd they come from? I almost slammed the back of my head against the wall out of surprise. This girl, Serena was it? She's also with a rather stuffy-looking but well-dressed boy. They were probably walking this way while I was nodding off. Are you by any chance his roommate? Yeah, we actually just finished signing up for a room. I did the same a while ago with a good friend of mine. We weren't planning on rooming together at first, but we both agreed it was convenient. Oh, excuse my rudeness. I'm Sharon. You can call me Red. And you're Serena, right? That's correct. I assume you got that from Caleb. We get that standard icebreakers out of the way. What year are you in? Where are you from? Region? Hometown? How'd you get here? How long did it take? There's something on my glasses. The usual stuff. So Sharon's from Unova, I'm from Kalos, and you're from Kanto. We've quite a diverse little group here, except you're all white. But not Pal's fault. Literally, there's not a lot of colorful characters in Pokemon. Though, if they added some Unova characters in this, which I hope they did, there's going to be a lot more colorful characters. Oh, I almost forgot. What were you saying before, Sharon? I was talking about us really making use of our time here in the Academy. There's no doubt we'll have our share of classes and our extracurriculars. But we have to think long term. As a member of the student body, it's our responsibility to impact the Academy's culture for future generations. Sure. I sure as hell did not impact the culture of my school when I left, because I was not a part of any clubs. I was just one of those people who was okay with being in the background. Man, we haven't even been here a day. Classes don't start until next week, and you're already thinking about leaving your legacy here at school. What I wanted to say, but I don't think Sharon has finished his speech yet. He's a go-getter type, that's for sure. So something like the student council, where you're working with both the student and the school staff. Am I close? Precisely. And to get the most out of it, it'd be the best to work with people you know you can trust. I've done leadership work before, but I'm not so keen on going all out over here. As a member, sure, but if you're talking leader like the president, then that's probably better suited for you. Serena too. These two. They're from another planet. It's something else. Listening to them talk, I have no other words. That's understandable. It's a huge responsibility. But of course, it's a team effort. I would like to get a better estimate of who the more capable students are here in the school. Does anyone come to mind? Sharon looks back and forth between Serena and me, like I actually looked apart in conversation. But I was kind of just standing there trying not to look bored. I didn't say a word, and they're looking at me like with such serious glares. Hey, Red, can you do me a favor? Can you ask Caleb if he's interested in something like the student council? Fuck it, you know what I have to do? I have to read these lines before I read them out loud. I'd give him a call, but since you're his roommate and all, it'd be easier. Can you ask Caleb? Sure, I can do that. No problem. I'll ask him when I see him. Yay! Thanks, Red. But can first years even get into the council? That's not a concern. Oh, just in case neither of you are aware, I asked some staff here and they did confirm that there will be an orientation for first year students here today. There will probably be an announcement for it later, so make sure you don't miss it. It was a good meeting, Red. See you later. Whoa! My phone was dead silent all day until now. Sometimes I wonder why I even bring it with me. Hello? Hey, Red, it's Caleb. Are you around? I'm at the library right now. It's not too far from the auditorium, so if you're still on the first floor, you can find it opposite of the main lounge area where we first met. Just go all the way down the hall and around the corner. Same direction. Let's meet up if you're not busy. Library. Alright, I'll see you there. The library it is. Thankfully, now I have this brochure to navigate me. You got here pretty quickly. Do take a seat. It feels sort of weird that I'm the only one sitting here. I may as well. All this time I've been either walking or standing around. I don't think I've sat down once since getting off the bus. Anyway, I've been looking over the school curricula after talking to Professor Sycamore. Do you know who Professor Sycamore is? He's currently the leading researcher for the Pokemon Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution is a tricky field, and it's one of the biggest mysteries researchers are facing today. It's always funny that, like, in the Pokemon world, there's so many mysteries that, like, scientists are investigating, but, like, they let it be out and about. Like, people can Mega Evolve all over the place, despite how dangerous it could potentially be. But moving on, I got off the phone with the professor because I had a few questions regarding class schedules for this school year. Supposedly there's an orientation for new students coming really soon that'll provide more info. Sharon just told me about orientation earlier. As usual, it seems like Caleb has all his priorities organized. We should head over to the auditorium as soon as possible. We can check out our room and such afterward. Sounds good. Oh. What is it? The girl, Serena. I ran into her again. She wanted to ask if you'd be interested in participating in the student council once classes start. Caleb furrowed his eyebrows, not sure if he's taking the message positively or not. Alright, sorry, I was just looking something up real quick. Maybe he just takes his time thinking. That's a heavy topic. Though I'm not surprised Serena would be interested in something like that. I would consider her a very ambitious girl. But to answer your, or rather her, question, I'd have to think about it. It's a major responsibility. What about you? Have you considered the council? I haven't really thought about it yet. Then you and I are in the same position. Like I said, it's a major responsibility. Plus, we're first years after all. There's still a lot for us to acclimate to before piling on even more burdens. Though if you run into Serena again, you can tell her I'll think about it. Why don't you just contact her and tell her yourself? I don't believe I have her contact information. Really? She told me she has yours. I don't think he heard me. Attention, new students. The time is now 4:45 p.m. There will be orientation taking place in the auditorium of Relic Hall, starting in 15 minutes. All new students are advised to attend. There it is. Let's hurry over. Is that Japanese? Is that like what this says in Japanese? That's really interesting. It's impressive how many first-year students are stuffed in here. I can't tell what Caleb is thinking, but he seems unfazed by the sight. People won't stop coming in. There has to be a few hundred in here at this point. Back in Kanto, aside from the big city towns, you never see nearly as many students in a single grade. Back then, students from all over the world are enrolled here. If I think about it that way, a couple hundred for one grade is pretty selective. Come on, let's move up. We're clogging up the entrance. Oh god, why? Holy crap! This noise, it's like 1,000 Pokemon got together and used Screech and Supersonic at the same time. I can't tell if I'm screaming from the pain or if it's still the feedback. Bye, Caleb. What kind of terrible speaker makes a sound like that? I'm telling you, the stupid thing won't work! Oh, there we go. Half the people in this room are still brain dead on the floor after that uproar. I can still feel my ears crying. What was that? Some kind of hazing ritual? Please, no more. I'll kill ya! Flannery, not here! Need to lift the lava cookies, girl. Oh, yep, I think that's Hilbert. I think Hilbert's model was definitely updated. Try that again. Sabrina. Oh, geez. She actually has powers. Come on now, we're on a schedule, get moving! What a scary girl. I hope I don't have to mess with her anytime soon. That's one way to get everyone's attention. Oh look, the student council's already up there. Didn't notice. That's the student council president, Roxanne, a third year. Caleb pointed to the podium on the stage as we look for a place to sit. I look forward and see a female student now standing in the stage podium. She's backed by two other students that I don't recognize. You sure recovered fast. Same to you. Shall we sit before she blows her ears off a second time? Heh, knock on wood. Good evening, our new friends. I think they updated this one too. I don't remember this one. I am Roxanne, and to start, I would like to thank the Academy staff here for allowing the Council to hold this special event. I hope you will all make the most out of this occasion and grant me the opportunity to officially welcome every one of you to this prestigious establishment. Everyone, welcome to Kobukan Academy of Advanced Pokemon Arts and Sciences. While we are calling this event an orientation, I'd like to ask for your patience in this initial assembly before you all return to socializing or attending your personal agendas. It's coming. I know this is going to be one of those long insomnia-curing speeches. For the first thing I'd like to mention, I hope you've all managed to reserve your own rooms in one of these 3 student residential halls. The one here is Relic Hall, and the other 2, Pledge Hall and Warrior Hall, are located east and west respectively from this location. Another important item to cover is class scheduling. All of you here will follow a present class schedule of 6 periods per day. Pay close attention because you will be doing this for the next 3 years. This is it. Yeah, this is what we came for. The first period of each day is homeroom, lasting 2 hours. Core subjects will be covered here by your professor. 2 hours? I know, 2 hours is hardly enough time to cover all the material. That's not quite what I was implying. But seriously, one class for 2 hours? If I had a Pokemon with me, I'd soon have spent 2 hours in Mount Moon with no repels. Following homeroom will be an hour of one Pokemon type elective of your choice. As first years, you'll be able to select 2 out of the 18 known Pokemon types to focus your studies on for the school year. Whoa, hold up. Are we specializing in 2 Pokemon types? Only 2 out of 18? I glanced at Caleb's direction. He didn't even flinch. Did he know about this? Wow, I wish Professor Oak told me about this kind of stuff before making me come here. In addition to your elective classes, you will each also have a period of gym and lunch. Your last class will end at 3 p.m. After that, those of you taking part in research or extracurricular activities are free to use our campus building, which closes at 6 p.m. sharp. We will be implementing a strict curfew this year, so any individuals who are seen outside the dorms after 8 p.m. are subject to a severe disciplinary action. 8 p.m., that's so early! That wasn't on the morning memo. How am I supposed to do my nightly runs now? Ahem. And don't think you can sneak out too. There are security cameras on every floor at every building. She looks so annoyed. It's like, happy smile, and then Brawly talks, and she's like, gross. Unless you have a special notice from a staff member, there will be no exceptions to. Hey, did you know about this curfew thing? Yes. What does everyone know except me? Will you shut up? We're in the middle of assembly right now. Honestly, it's your own fault you didn't show up for the meeting when we discussed this. Maybe now you start taking your job more seriously. The audience is growing restless. What is going on up there? Roxanne, your speech. When this is over, we're gonna have a little talk, you and I. Ahem. Where was I? Oh yes, as I was saying, it is a privilege to be a part of this great school we call Kobukan Academy. Now, this is the opportunity of a lifetime to open a new door. Hey now, can people switch gears that easily? I can see how she got to be the student body president. Only by working together can we realize our goals and foster our talents, but in the end, it will be up to you to find your own path and seize the day with your own hands. And with that, I formally welcome you to Kobukan Academy. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and don't forget to get those sign-ups done. And with that, I'm going to have to end this part here. Wow. I'm getting actually a lot done, surprisingly. I didn't expect, there to be, like, I expected there to be minor updates, but I do like the improved art, because I did watch, DM actually work on the updated character models. The changes are slight, and you wouldn't really notice them unless you saw the two versions side by side. But I'm not really willing to go and look at them just because, I can. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me from the series, hit that subscribe button. And if you're not exiting the Shadyverse, my name is Shades, and I hope you've enjoyed your day in the shade. See you guys next time. Bye.